Hi, so I'm in Detroit. For the first time ever, I missed a flight. Came close before a couple times. I had an absolutely insane itinerary, which was because I bought a really cheap flight and they kept switching it over and over again. And my original itinerary was Maine to Detroit to Minneapolis to California. And the thing is, because they kept switching it, when the chaos happened, it hit me kind of hard. What happened was I only had a 45-minute layover for the first two flights and a 2-hour between the second and third, which was tight, but whatever. It's the same terminal. It should have been fine. Except the plane I was on this morning that left at 5:30 in the morning, which should have been like the best time to leave when there would be no delays at all, had some sort of malfunction with the cooling system. And so almost had to get a new plane, but we just hung out for about an hour at the airport until they fixed it, and we took off. And I got here and went running like mad about, I don't know, somewhere between a quarter and a half mile to the second terminal where my plane was. Saw my plane, it was still there, had not taken off, but it had finished boarding about 10 minutes early than that. So, yeah. So my initial new plan was to go from Detroit to Washington, D.C. to Minneapolis and completely not go to California, because the flights had changed so often that it sort of got disconnected, that this was one big flight. I did not panic. I found their help desk. I actually talked to them. I think it kind of helped that I'm like winded and dehydrated. Actually, they gave me water because I complained. I was like, oh, you're wonderful people. I probably looked like I was having a heart attack. So now I'm in Detroit, and I'll be going from here to Salt Lake City and then to California. And I'll get there like 3 hours later than what I expected. But oh well, now. My issue is I gotta like find a place to be for a few hours. What time is it? I don't even know. Okay, so let's see, when's my next flight take off? My next flight leaves, oh god, is that serious? At 12:22, and it is 8:45. Oh my god, 3.5 hours. I have to go find some place to be in the Detroit airport for 3.5 hours that I won't get people interested in talking to me. When I was on the plane, some random guy just like, I mean, he was trying to avoid the drink cart, just sat down next to me and started talking. I'm like, oh my god. Have a book to read, have a phone to look at. Oh god, I look awful. I mean, actually, I literally did not sleep last night at all, because of course I'm used to working until like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I had to get up at 4 to get to the airport for my 5:30 flight that left at 6:30. So I just couldn't sleep, and then it got to the point where I couldn't go to sleep because I wouldn't have waken up. So I haven't slept either. This is a good start to a trip. But I did it. I did not lose. I was seriously like, as I'm going through the airport, I'm like, I need to give up. This is done. I need to give up. I'm stuck in Detroit. I'm gonna have to rent a car and just drive home. What the hell? But I did it. I mean, I don't know. I know there's a lot of avoidant people that would not be able to handle it. I don't think I can ever go to the state of Michigan again in my life. I was over Canada for about 5 minutes. No, about a half an hour today. Maybe I should have just stopped in Canada. I don't know. But I gotta sort out what I'm doing for the next few hours. Yeah. So first time ever I missed a flight, and I'm gonna get through it. Yeah. Jeez. Anyway, I should look at myself. I'm like, I need a lot of makeup. Because usually I wear a lot of heavy makeup. So you can actually, I don't know. I wear a lot of eye makeup. So I'm like, you can't even see my eye. Well, you can see my eyeballs, but you can't. Anyway. See, now I'm just getting silly. Okay, yeah. So that's where I'm at, stuck in Detroit for like 3 hours. And then I don't know how long I'm going to be in Salt Lake City. And coming back, it's even worse, because coming back, it's California to Atlanta to LaGuardia to Maine. That's probably going to be like nothing. It's probably going to be like, piece of cake. It's the one flight I had no concerns about whatsoever that actually turned out to be a bit of an issue. Anyway, I'll keep you updated, because I'm out of the state and doing one of my little trips, and I mean, it's a really good bookend to that hellaciousness that I went through the middle of the summer. Ireland, 2 months of hell, California. Hopefully I can just sort of like get it out of my system going forward. I mean, I'll still have things to deal with, but maybe I can just like forget that ever happened. Anyway, more videos coming. Bye.